let's look at another utility that we've included within this bundle. We've got an option down here called SOP document purge. And the idea behind this one is to purge things like, for example, quotes and pro formas. So these may have been quotes that you've had on system for quite a while, and also have had pro formas that you've raised where the client hasn't necessarily sort of given you the money up front before you've dispatched any goods to them. If you were to do this in a manual environment, then obviously what you have to do, you have to go through every account and just mark those as deleted, and then obviously running a SOP reorganize will remove those items that have been marked for deletion. So what we've come up with, a routine here, as you can probably see on the screen, under the utilities, for obvious reasons, because obviously it's a very sensitive program that you're going to be running, and it will obviously remove some of these transactions. So what you can do is if you just run SOP document purge, what it does, it actually gives you a date range. So what it's actually looking at here are quotes that you've got on the system and also pro forma. So if you look in this example with the date range that we've got, so we've got 28th of October 2015 to 12/01 2023, and it's basically done a quick count just to tell me that obviously I've got number of quotes out there between those date ranges of 27. You can also see down at the bottom that I've also got pro formas as well. So with this date range, obviously a good sign, because clearly a lot of those pro formas have been progressed. But obviously what I've got is just one pro forma that's it's detected within that date range. So if I was to click OK on this, this would literally go away and delete those documents, so i.e. quotes and pro formas. Obviously, bear in mind, things with pro formas and quotes, it doesn't update stock or anything. That is just a method to progress that document onto an order, delivery, etc., etc. So again, needs to be run very carefully, and that's obviously one of the reasons why we put it under utilities. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop a date range in. So if you look at this, it might be a case where actually what I want to do is just remove everything up, let's say up to 2017 as an example. So let's just put in 01 2017. So as soon as I've done that, out of that 27 that I have, it's only located one quote. I have known it where I've sort of been on site with clients where they've got a plethora of quotes and pro formas and never really done this tidy up. So they're always there on the account. So all you would need to do, obviously choose a date range. Let's just advance that to something a little bit more realistic. So I'm going to bring that up to 2020. So you can see now I've got 22. Within that date range, I've got one pro forma, highlighted as one pro forma, but obviously it's none because it's none within that date range that I've selected there. So what I want to do here now is just purge all those quotes, because the chance of these coming to fruition might not happen. So if I just click OK on that, and it just gives you another warning saying there are 22 quotes available. Do you wish to proceed? Obviously, the default is no for obvious reasons. If I click no, it just brings me back to the screen, then obviously go through the process again. So if I just say yes to that, and immediately you just get a quick screenshot to say these are the quotes that have been marked for deletion. And I use the emphasis on marked for deletion, because what it actually does, it flags the record as being marked ready for deletion. And the way that they actually then get removed is when you run the sales order reorganization. So if we just click OK onto that, and if I was doing this particular process, I'll just quickly just show you the SOP reorganization. So if I choose reorg under the utilities, and this is your reorganization.